Hi, I'm Kathy Harbaugh, Senior Vice President of Professional Development for the Indiana Association of Realtors and Director of the Real Estate Certification Program, RECP. And with me today is Richelle Cohen Mossler, General Counsel of the Indiana Association of Realtors, and we want to talk about flood insurance. The Bigger Water Flood Insurance Reform Act of 2012 reauthorized the National Flood Insurance Program for an additional 5 years. The Act also implements changes to the federal subsidies of flood insurance, resulting in an increase in the premiums to be charged for flood insurance coverage as determined by FEMA. Because those rate increases may be significant, brokers and agents have expressed concerns about their exposure to misrepresentation claims by property purchasers who acquire property before such increases takes effect, and are later subject to substantial increases in their flood insurance premiums. Today, we're talking about those increases. Richelle, what duties do real estate professionals have to their customers and clients to disclose about flood insurance?
In Indiana, there is a legal obligation to disclose material adverse facts about a property. So if a broker or agent is aware of a property requiring flood insurance, then a disclosure of that fact has to be made. Actual knowledge, though, is required. So if a broker or agent is not aware of a property being in a flood zone or requiring flood insurance, then no disclosure is required. There's no independent duty to investigate by a broker or an agent into this requirement.
Well, Richelle, then how would you advise agents to maybe disclose?
Once it's determined that flood insurance is required and that there is a disclosure then that is necessary, it must be disclosed as well that the rate is likely to increase due to this federal subsidy phase out. So in effect, the advice needs to be that the past rates are not going to be indicative of the future rates.
I suppose you've already worked on a form for our members to use?
Yes, we have a sample disclosure form that our brokers and agents can use to help protect against any type of misrepresentation claimed by a buyer against a broker if they purchase a property prior to that rate increase. It will be posted on our website under the legal library section. It basically provides the information to protect our brokers and agents with this disclosure, making this disclosure and making sure the buyer is aware of this information and cannot then come back and try to sue the broker or agent for misrepresentation of that property.
We know the subsidies are helping current homeowners when their insurance premiums, but what's happening when a house actually sells?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Kathy. If a property sells or if their insurance lapses, the premium goes to a full risk rate. There will be no government subsidy phase out. It will go immediately to full premium.
And I know we're seeing a lot of properties potentially. How many properties currently are covered?
DNR has given us information that there's slightly under 30,000 properties affected. We're not in a coastal state, but we are still affected by these federal law changes.
Is there any chance that this may take a different turn in the coming weeks and months?
Well, we can only hope. There is legislation presently pending to attempt to delay the increase in these rates. This has been based on the fact that there is an impact on housing affordability due to these federal law changes. So we can only hope that maybe there will be some delay in the near future on these rate increases.
Well, Richelle and I would like to keep you informed in the coming weeks and months as we learn more about the flood insurance and the subsidies and as they are phased in or out. Here are some resources you may want to use to learn more about flood insurance, especially for your own area of business. So in the coming weeks and months, Richelle and I plan to come back and visit the insurance program and offer any other information that we can possibly provide to you. So thanks for joining us today, and thanks, Richelle, for your advice.